This comes in from Mugshot Marley. Yo, Stevie, why is it that in every video there's a yellow box of Scott rags in the shot? I swear every bit at the shop, no matter what area, there's a yellow box of rags in the background. I don't know what you're talking about, man. I've never seen that. That's a good idea. Scott Rags, Kimberly Clark, I'm sending you a proposal. I don't know. They sell them locally here at Sam's. They normally got to buy a case of them for some cheap dollar, and I'm always trying to save money, so it's the Scott Rags. We go through a lot of them, but we do a lot of work. There's Scott Rags there's there. Tracy's just talking about how they pretty much are everywhere. So not a good answer for you, but we use a lot of Scott Rags. We do a lot of work. Kevin Lease at South Georgia Speedway. Does it bother you with all the people around staging? It used to bother me a lot. This used to happen a lot when we grudge race a lot. We go run a big money grudge race and people corralled the car a lot. It would really freak me out to the point where I wouldn't start it. The other guy would be doing a burnout and I'd be screaming at Phil on the radio, you know, you got to get these people out of the way. You got to get them out of the way. I can't see the water. I care about you guys' safety as the fans. Phil Schuler gets on the radio. He said, see how many of them you can take to the 330 with you if they don't get out of the way. We're running for $100,000. At the end of the day, if you choose to stand beside a 4,000 horsepower screw-blown Hemi that was built by rednecks in Georgia while I do a burnout at 8,500, you know, that's on you. I would not be there. I don't stand there when people are doing a burnout. I know how unpredictable these cars are, and I know how parts can fly off of them. It worries me. At the end of the day, it's my job to race the car, not police the people on the starting line. Road Trip 942, I think it would be great to hear your answer to these two age-old questions. What determines a street car or a race car? And then after you sell a race car, at what point, if any, can you claim the new accomplishments and records with the new owner? Curious if it's like an ex-wife. Once it's gone, you can't claim it anymore. Absolutely enjoy your videos and good luck next season. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. The way I look at what determines a street car and race car is basically if you can drive it on the street and it's legal, or if it's got a turbo on it, it's a street car. If it's not legal to drive on the street or it's got a real racing engine like a supercharger engine in it or something, it's a race car. I don't feel like when I sell a car, I can claim any accomplishments from then on. I would say we're just like your ex-wife. When it's out the door, it's out the door. Whatever that thing does with the new owner, he or she has done to it. So you got to quit claiming it. I don't even tell people I own it, used to own it, it's my old car or anything. If I'm lucky enough to sell a car, I want the new owner, I want it to be their baby. So that's the way I look at it. J. Miller Jr. 76. So you got that fuel system video done yet? I'm waiting. Our fuel system, this is a whole 10-hour another fast lane video, so I'm not going to dive into that. We're going to do a fast lane episode on my fuel system. It's going to probably have to happen in about a month or two. We're covered up right now getting ready for the season, and it's going to be a very long video. The fuel system is like it's like Tetris. I mean, it takes a while and it's intricate. I will get it up and get it going. Keep your eyes on our YouTube channel. Awash 2004, awesome video, thank you. I'm looking to build a consistent bracket car for 8th Mile drag racing at my local bracket track. Can you tell me what is the best way to go? Do I go full-on high-end bracket car, or I can get by with a $5,000 to $8,000 bracket car? It depends on your level of drag racing experience. That'll kind of dictate where you're going to want to start out and how nice of equipment that you have. There's definite benefit to buying a nicer, more high-end car and powertrain to start with. It'll be less maintenance later. There's benefit if you don't have a lot of drag racing experience to buying something inexpensive. You're going to tear it to hell. You're possibly going to wreck it. You don't know what you're doing yet if you have no experience. So I would say your experience level will let you, lead you to your decision there. If you don't have much drag racing experience, get you something inexpensive. Go to a foot brake race and just enter a bunch of them. You'll stink at it to start with. Bracket racing is a huge tool training-wise for maintenance and driver talent down the road. So I would, if you don't have a lot of experience, don't spend a lot of money. If you're already seasoned, spend a little more. You'll be happier in the end. So, We had a YouTube question about what happens with in-between round maintenance. We just ran a 372 at 200, nice little test broke. Bring her back in, get her serviced, get ready for Q1, give you guys a behind-the-scenes look.